this is the this will upend the biggest discovery actually, the biggest discovery in pop physics.
Something broke the silence at CERN. Isn't a part. Supposedly vetoed, warning a catastrophic reality state violation. The team ignored it, and a strange. If there was a message, we could fit the predictive AI named Prometheus supposedly issued a death warning. The story was that during preparations for strange rogue particle signatures appeared in the beamline. Prometheus allegedly flagged the event with a 9.9% probability of something that no physics textbook dares to define, what insiders whispered as a reality state violation. The drama writes itself. The brightest minds in physics are confronted with an AI screaming no and choosing to push forward anyway. But before we get carried away, we need to draw a sharp line between storytelling and what's edited. Because here's the truth. There is no public record of this description. At CERN, layers of safety, human oversight govern an aspect of the Large Hadron current suggestion. Into hardware and code. The
build an app with your name on it. It's by Ace44.
And the team, Andrew. And the team. Also advocate for mental health awareness as well. The dangers of curiosity. In my opinion, and this is just for entertainment purposes as well, I think they're curious about time travel. A lot of these movies back in 2012 and the warnings and Back to the Future, all that type of stuff, technology, all of this stuff to deal with energy, that's what this video is about. And the warnings that was given from these ambitious ideas to, embark on this journey of time travel and playing with energies, different energies. What they're saying in the video is that this AI called Prometheus, they use it, they ask it certain things, they try to do certain things, and then they asked it a question which wasn't revealed. And it got a 99.9%. Basically, they ask questions to see if it's fact or not, and they get a percentage rate from Prometheus. And they asked it this one thing, and it was a 99.9% certain that this is something they should not do. And they went ahead with it anyway. Space and time is always in motion. Everything living is motion. Space is a living particle just moving at all times, always in rhythm, making a sound. Everything always has sound and motion. We could get further into that or whatever in detail soon, and I'll let them explain all the scientific parts about it. I don't really know how to explain it. But anyway, they proceeded with what they Prometheus, the AI, they told them not to do. And this CERN thing that they use records vibrations, it records sounds, and it's really, really good at doing that. But once they went on with this project they did, They turned it on or whatever, and it stopped everything for a moment in time. There was no sound. And why I'm bringing this up is because back in 2012, everybody had a theory that the world had ended or maybe even restarted. So that's what this is about. It's just a conversation to be had. It's an awareness video. But besides that, before we get started, I like to put positive vibes into the universe. Today is October the 18th, 2025, and this is the reading for today. Written by Sarah Young, enjoying peace in his presence. Jesus calling. Go gently through this day, keeping your eyes on me. I will open up the way before you as you take steps of trust along your path. Sometimes the way before you appears to be blocked. If you focus on the obstacles or search for a way around it, you will probably go off course. Instead, focus on me, the shepherd who is leading you along your life journey. Before you know it, the obstacle will be behind you, and you will hardly know you have passed through it. That is the secret of success in my kingdom. Although you remain aware of the visible world around you, your primary awareness is of me. When the road before you looks rocky, you can trust me to get you through that rough patch. My presence enables you to face each day with confidence. And that is the word for you for today of October the 18th, which was inspired from the book of John, chapter 10, verse 14 through 15, and also, last but never the least, the book of Isaiah, chapter 26, verse 7. May this be encouragement to the readers and the hearers and the doers of his word. The mighty shepherd that leads his sheep to peace, success, and prosperity. Jesus calling you to trust him and to build a relationship. It's not a lot to sacrifice a little bit of your time. But yes, if you are looking for a live mentorship, looking to make money online, grab your free blueprint copy here below. Currently running a 90-day challenge for those of you who are beginners to passive income online. Blueprint for you, free blueprint. Check out the products and services we have available, payment plans available, earn while you learn. And yeah, let's get back into this video. Also, let me know what you guys think about this topic again.
The collider itself is a marvel of engineering. A 27-kilometer ring of superconducting mag chilled to nearly negative
But I
200.
believe that happened back in 2012 when they did this before. This is for entertainment purposes. I think that they've done this before, and back then was the first time they've done it and was going to do it. And that's why we're off course now. And I don't know. Maybe that's why the Mandela effect had happened. And if you're not sure what the Mandela effect is, this is the Mandela effect. Where we grew up before the 2012, and we things like this, like you can see it at the top left, the Monopoly guy. He where the one that I grew up seeing, he had the little eye patch thing. But people are saying nowadays he doesn't have it. So it's like, who's telling the truth, or what was it really, you know? And that's where this whole thing comes from, because it's like, how did this even become an issue, or when did people start paying attention to the changes that even happened? And I'll show you a short clip of this very soon after we get back into this of what really happened and what did they use to make this happen.
1 degrees Celsius. Outers. It can only function because the travel inside and ultra particle beams where not even stray molecules of air are allowed. Every step is why a web of sensors, interlocks, and automated shutdown systems. The purpose is to predict the collapse of reality, but to protect the delicate machine from quenching magnets, pressures CERN deals with on a daily basis, not reality violations. What could a veto realistically mean? In
All right, just one moment. It's just getting dead. But on my end was I think it ended. It basically just ended on my end, but it kept it going maybe on your end. So um, now that I have control again, semi sort of, because of that, share the video. I'm not saying I'm not having control, but I got it now. I love the video, but this be happening sometimes. Be trying to make sure that I'll be watching, but when I do it on this page like this, it be lagging. So I dislike, and of course I'm watching it live, showing it live. And usually it'll recognize that, so it'll hit it with commercials. But if I don't do it that way, like if I'm just watching it myself, it usually plays straight through.
Particle stream, if magnets stray out of alignment, could be an interlock trip triggered by a power surge, a fault in the cryogenics, or a pressure threshold in the vac tube. These events aren't rare. Our expected SAE's operational history include high profile shutdowns caused by ordinary factors. Magnet quench in 2000, nearly a veto. The
2008 that it almost crashed or something almost happened. I'm gonna dig a little deeper into that, figure out what happened. Around this time I was like a preteen, maybe a teenager. Um, so I wasn't really curious about what was going on as far as this stuff, but around that time I did start hearing them talk about 2012, the end of the world, and stuff like that. It was another worldly type of thing, like a world fear type of thing going on, just like with the year 2000. That was the year 2K, and it was a big blowout about that. It was like a scary time in the world, just to say, sort of say. So around 2008, there was a similar thing going on. Like we started hearing the whispers about 2012 might be it, and stuff like that. Just like last month, people were saying it again about. Well, this wasn't nothing like the rapture. I didn't hear anything about that, but it was something like that, but nothing like it was. I don't know. It was kind of like it was a situation like that, but not that. If you get what I mean, like people was afraid of this being their last day on Earth or stuff like that. That was what was going on.
machine or model flagged conditions that required a pause.
Turned it off for a bit. And like I was saying, it calculates pretty precise on probability on what may or may not happen or the outcomes if you ask it some sort of questions like that. And they shut it down. And what I think happened, they turned it back on. They knew they was going to turn it back on when they had a few particles that they needed or whatever they had going on to get this thing working again.
9% chance of rewriting the laws of existence. Still, the narrative insists a 99.9% chance of rewriting the laws of existence. Still, the narrative insists when the particles collided, something unexpected happened. The detectors, usually flooded with the data, allegedly went silent. Instead of chaotic sprays of subatomic debris, they say it pulsed through the system. Random noise, but a coherent pattern, elegant and terrifying. This is where the story makes its from physics into myth. That data packet, the root, wasn't a mistake in the electron side.
Here we go again, like DMX. Because they plan God, but the technologies and these vicious ideas that they think sort of. And maybe not. But to clear it up, as far as business owners and businesses goes, they need funds to push their ideas, to test theory, because not everything that you think about is going to come the way that you think it's going to come. It's not going to work out the way that you think it may work out. You may have to make adjustments and pivot from this idea working this way to it working another way. And, eventually, if it do not work, then that's still wasted money, but you need it to carry on and try these things. Yeah, I mean, it's setting itself down. Um, and that's another thing I was talking about, like how I play, because I'm viewing different screens, not the same screen, but it's switching up a little bit, not under my control. Not that I'm wanting it to do that. It's a little irritating. Um, trying to get to it. That's what it's been like making my video. Where I use it'll load, I'll edit this and that, and it'll never import. I mean export. So my device to upload it to the different platforms. It's on this software on this strictly from there because it's not a finished product and not it's not shareable that way. Basically, you could just come there type of situation, and then whatever project you want to share on a different platform, export it to your device, and then upload it like that. The same like this type video, but on the end, uploading the video to my device after I'm done editing it and I'm ready to play it and share it or whatever. It's been going up, so I've been doing it this way. But now I see what happens. Back to my phone, low key. Go back to doing it like that. And that was because on my Facebook, they on some old saying I have much storage left. And I only been doing digital marketing and also as far as content creating, making money about the same amount of time. All of these happen around the same time. And, I don't know. People been doing away with it, so I don't know how they have such stores where they can have all their. I don't know if they have this problem. I haven't anybody speaking about it, but what's going on is for the past 8 months, I've been having videos that they've been deleting off of Facebook. So even the ones when I first started off working on, and I posted on my page, they took them down. They taking them down. I gotta download some videos so that I could basically keep doing what I'm doing. Guess if they not on, of course they're on YouTube. I hope so. I don't know. I haven't really even looked back because I've been doing so many, and I'm chasing goals. At the same time, I'm seeing stuff happening, different things that I got to learn how to protect, and I got to switch it up because stuff happening. And I need these videos to be out there every month, and I can't keep on downloading them every month because I do so many a day just for this simple reason, so that I can catch more people. Because I know I only got a month before if I don't download it, it's going to be gone or whatever, right? So I'm kind of in a rush, and I'm kind of like um, just trying to pivot, trying to figure it out as I'm on my way. So, and of course, you're going to run into problems. Like I haven't foreseen this. I didn't think that this would ever even be an issue. Just like I didn't think that my page would get taken down from TikTok. Like it's all strings, but at the same time, like if it's not something secure, then it can be taken away. Like even my Facebook could get took away, or my YouTube, or monetized where I'm not able to make money off the page, which is not the case right now. I get paid off Facebook and different things, but I'm working on a new goal to get paid on another platform, and I'm still working out. But what's going on with if they owe me money, which I'm still working, as long as they owe me, I can go, bro. But they pay me a little bit of that. They pay me a little bit. It's like pennies at a dollar, but something better than nothing. I'm not really complaining, but I'm just telling you like what's going on. It's an ugly situation. But it is what it is. It's a situation to manage nevertheless. But as far as marketing, what I got going on with these issues, I'm trying to figure out like it should be so simple to make a video, which it is, but it's not easy when you have these technology, and that's just one issue. That's just one out of a lot of things. It's not even nothing really to complain about. together. Peace and blessings.